A Dutch court has ruled that it was a Russian missile that brought down the Malaysian Airlines MH17 on the 17th of July 2014. Judge Stenhouse has ruled in The Hague that the Russian Federation supplied a Buk missile to a separatist group based in Ukraine that was loyal to Russia. The Donetsk People's Republic, as the group was then called, a group of Russians in the Donbas region in the east of Ukraine that had been seeking to break that region away from Ukraine, and that was at the peak of the 2014 war in Donbas. The court ruled that the Buk missile used to bring down the Malaysian Airlines jet was supplied on a trailer from Russia to the group in Ukraine in the east, in the Donbas region. That this was initiated and that this conspiracy was led by two senior members of the Donetsk People's Republic, its so-called defense minister and its so-called intelligence chief. They then recruited two other people locally from Russia and one from Ukraine who was loyal to the Russians to then supply this to an agricultural field in the Ukraine region in the east, and it is from there that this Buk missile was fired at the aircraft. The judge examined a great deal of evidence that has been compiled over the last 8 years. The judge accepted the forensic findings, and these were assembled after the parts of the aircraft that had been that crashed down were reassembled to its original form, and that reassembly meant that a green lump was seen on the one side cockpit, on the left side of the cockpit, and this, the judge ruled, was a part that had come from the base of a Buk missile. The examination also provided evidence that there were other parts from a Buk missile that were found in the wreckage of the aircraft that was then reassembled to see where it was hit and at what angle it was hit. All that evidence, combined with intercepts of phone conversations, satellite imagery, all that was used to unearth the conspiracy that was behind this bringing down of the aircraft. Clearly, the judge has ruled that it was a Russian conspiracy that brought the plane down, and in this 4 persons were tried. Of them, only one contested this, and this person has been acquitted. The judge ruled that there is no evidence that he was involved and that he had played some part in bringing the trailer over inadvertently, but that the two leaders from the Donetsk People's Republic, the two who were loyal to the Russian Federation and were leading the breakaway movement from Ukraine, were responsible for this. The fact is that there is no way that this judgment can be enforced, and that the Russian Federation would comply with its findings to then pay compensation, and in fact even to admit that it had any responsibility in this. The facts of the case are now clear. The conspiracy that has been unearthed is very clear. It speaks for itself. It is based on voluminous evidence gathered over a period of 8 years, and evidence that the court has considered in The Hague, and the ruling sets out exactly how this conspiracy was worked out.